Hi everyone, today we're gonna work on introduction to pre-programming. So it's gonna be a lecture and lab. So lab it's gonna be a different part. Salut mes amis, j'espère que vous allez très bien. Mbote na bandeko no supoza kolanda nga lelo toko travailler na biso na lecture na lab. Alors lab est la partie mususu, okay? So yeah. So this part I'm gonna cover the lecture, okay? So partir dans la lecture, okay? So if you have no knowledge, okay, you don't know how to code, nothing, you're in the right place. But if you're a college student, you know all those kind of stuff. I think this course is not the right one for you, okay? Because I'm gonna go slowly here, okay? So yeah. So anyway, so what is a script? Okay, so scripts are made up of instruction a computer can follow step per step, okay? So in case you struggle to understand, you don't get it when I'm talking about script, back in the day, even myself, I didn't understand it, so the more you practice, and then you're gonna gain, like you're gonna gain a lot of knowledge, or you're gonna get a lot of knowledge, okay? So you have to practice, okay? So we come here. So in computer we have two parts, hardware and software, okay? So the part you can touch, we call that hardware. The part you cannot touch, you cannot see, we call that software. So software, when you look at software, is like your spirit or the soul, okay? You don't see it. You can see your eyes, you can see your mouth, you can see your nose, you can see your hair, but for your soul you can't, okay? So that's what I put like I put like this for you guys to understand, okay? So program it's just like a software, okay? So that's why I end up putting like this. I end up putting like this. Programs are called software, okay? So but we have a different type of software too. There's a two. I'm gonna talk about that later on. Okay. So we come here. So software comes in two category. Okay. We have system software. We have application software. Okay. So you're gonna see, for example, when you're using Microsoft Word, you're using a browser, Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, okay? Those one are part of software, okay? Now, when you're using, like, let's say Mac, Windows, Linux, those one also are part of software, but different. So that's why I end up putting like this. We have system software, we have application software, okay? So this the system software, this is the one I'm talking about, this one, okay? This is the one I'm talking about right now, the system software. So the system software describe the program that operate the computer, okay? So we come here, the system software, the way I put there is like Windows, Unix, Mac, Linux, okay? So this one, Windows, Unix, Mac, Linux are the part of the system software, okay? Now something like Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, those one are part of application software, okay? So we come here. So I just want to give you a little bit of idea. That's why I end up putting like this. Windows, Bill Gates. Unix, Ken and Dennis. Mac, Steve Jobs. Linux, these guys. So this name, when you take a look, Linux, so it's like his own name. Only the differences is right here. Alright. So we come here. Application software. So the one I talk about, Mac, Windows, Unix, Mac, Linux, those one are system application. Now this one is application software. So in application software we have like a browser. Okay, in case you don't get browser, when I say browser, think about Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Firefox. Those one are Google Chrome. We have game, we have a word processor, we have put here communication, graphic, spreadsheet, database, presentation. Those one are part of application software. Okay. Now, in case you don't get it, when I say Google browser, Google Chrome is a browser. Firefox is a browser. Microsoft Edge is a browser. Okay, in case you don't get it. We come here. So, application software describe the program that allow the user to complete tests such as database, graphic, games, and many more. Okay, so we come here. So application software. So application software, that's what I put like this. Hardware, you can see it. Hardware, you can touch it. Software is spirit. Spirit. Software is a soul. So when I say hardware, you can touch your nose, you can touch your ear, you can touch your hair, you can see your ear, right? I mean, you can see your eyes, your nose, you can touch them, but you cannot see your spirit. Okay, so that's what I end up putting like this. So in software, I mean, so the physical devices that make up a computer system are called hardware. Okay, now hardware is any part of the computer system that you can see and touch. So that's what I put like this. Hardware equals see and touch. Now software equals spirit. Software equals soul. Software, you cannot see it or touch software. Okay, we come here. So we got hardware and we got software. Okay, this one is a part of application software. We come here. So we also have the computer languages. Okay, so you're gonna hear something we call like something like a HTML. Okay, HTML is not the computer languages. No. CSS, same thing. Okay, so these one are the computer languages. So we call this one JavaScript. It's not Java, no, JavaScript. We call this Python. We call this Java. Okay, this one American, our American computer specialist. I think he's from I don't know what part part of the state he's from, but he's American. He's the one who created it. And then Python is a Dutch guys who created it. And then I don't know if he still works at he works at Google, but I'm not sure if he's still there. So Java is the guys from Calgary, Canada. So he's European. He's Dutch. He's from Holland. Okay, so this one is from Calgary. So oyo mtasala yango aza américain nakazaza mta Philadelphia. Ye oyo aza hollandais asalaka na Google. Ye oyo aza canadien aza ya Edmonton, Edmonton, Canada. Okay, we come here. So we also have a C language. We have the C language is the same guys who create Unix are the one who created Unix. Okay, I think it's Dennis. And then we got C++, we got C sharp. Okay, this one, that's the one I'm gonna do the lab with you guys. And then we're gonna also cover Python. Okay, we come here. We have a lot of languages. We have a Ruby, we have a PHP, we have a Kotlin, we have Swift, we have Go, we have this. So we have a lot of them. So in case you guys want to take some note, I just end up putting like this. Okay, so you guys gonna hear also about the machine language. You're gonna hear that. Okay, so that's what I end up putting like this. The machine language is expressed as a series of 1 and 0. So in computer we deal with the binary. Okay, so just imagine when you turn your water on, when you close it, it's off, right? Same thing with your light. When you turn the light on, you turn them off. So in computer, on is 1 and then off is 0. So na ordinateur soko fongoli mai eza 1. Soko 1 soko kangi mai eza 0. Okay? So we come here. So like just like a language like Lingala or French or English, we have a vocabulary, we have a grammar, we have some tool that you can use to check your spelling mistake. Computer also has the same thing. Okay, let's say I speak Lingala and then Kevin speak Irish or speaks English. Okay, so we cannot communicate each other, right? So what happened, we need somebody who's gonna translate. Yes, computer also has something like that. Okay, so and then when you use Python, you're gonna see when we do the demo, you're gonna see when I print something, you're gonna see it. Okay, so if you study computer, you're gonna hear we talk about input, output. Okay, so let's say that so you're gonna see we have input. Okay, something like this, input, and then we have output. Okay, something like this. Now let's say we wanna print hello world, or let's say we wanna say bonjour mes amis. So in Python, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna write print. Okay, we're gonna write like this, print. Okay, and then we're gonna write here. Sorry, we're gonna write hello, and then we're gonna write and then don't forget to put the quotation here. So make sure you do that. Okay, now we can also, if you want to do this in French, you can also go like this. You can go like this, bonjour, bonjour, bonjour mes amis. And then don't forget to put that, and you close it. Okay, so that's how we have input, and when we do the demo, you're gonna understand. Okay, for now, if you don't get it, it's okay. So we come here. So in case, because I don't want to read them slice by slice, I don't want that. So we have like I said, let's say I speak Lingala, the other person speak English, and then we don't understand each other. We need somebody to translate. So in case of computer, this is what we use. Okay, so this is the one we use, okay, to translate. Okay, so we come here. So I don't want to read them slice by slice because the time. So you're gonna hear this a lot in programming: loop, function, condition, variable. But in this class, I'm gonna cover a lot on variable. Okay, a little bit about variable. So we come here. So loop, it's like something. It's keep going on and off, on and off. It doesn't stop. But I'm gonna cover this when we start coding and doing the lab. Yes, you guys gonna learn a lot about it. But in case you wanna take like a note for now, it's okay. Because I don't wanna focus on this right now. No, because it's a pre course. Okay. We come here, same thing. So I'm just gonna focus on a variable. Okay. So think of variable like we have when you study HTML, you're gonna see we have an attribute name and the variable. So think of a variable is like you see, when you use this, something goes inside of it, right? That thing doesn't stay there for very long, right? So in when I'm talk when you understand the variable, okay, the way I can say it, the easy way for you to understand the variable, just think about when if you study HTML, you're gonna see we have an attribute name and we have a two part in HTML. Okay, so in HTML, you're gonna see we have a attribute name and an attribute value. So just to give you guys an idea, okay. So we come here. So this one is like the value, the one you put inside. I'm just giving you something like that. That way you can have an idea, because it's not gonna stay here forever. No, when you take it, it's gone. Okay. So we have a different type of variable. We have integer, we have a boolean, we have a string, we have a list. Okay. So when we do the lab, you're gonna understand. But for now, if you don't get it, it's okay. Okay. So in this case, when I write a integer, is like a variable for the whole numbers. Okay. So boolean are true or false. Okay. So I'm gonna cover this later on. For now, if you don't get it, it's okay. All right. So you also gonna hear about the array. So that's why I end up putting like this. Strings are variable made up of the text value. Okay. So yeah. So I just put like this, that way you guys can have an idea. So Variable is like a name, age in this case, the way I put them. Value is like that's what I end up putting like this. Okay, in case that way you have an idea when I start teaching you guys the real programming. So we come here in case you don't get it. Yep. So that's why I end up putting it. The person who created Python, okay, is Dutch. Yeah. So it's not that long. So I just wanna give you something that in case you don't get it, don't panic. But I wanna give you something just to open your mind a little bit. But in case you don't get it, it's okay. When we do the lab, you're gonna understand. Okay? It's gonna be pre-lab. Don't panic. It's gonna be pre-lab. So yeah, so I'm gonna stop here for today. So thank you so much. You guys take care. Bye bye.